Bits and pieces he's put together. He's not a soldier.
I guess it'll be okay.
In the 1962 American war film Hell is for Heroes, Steve McQueen takes the lead role under the direction of Don Siegel. The film is set during World War II, where a group of us soldiers, including Bobby Darin, Fess Parker, Harry Gardino, Bob Newhart, James Coburn, and Nick Adams, must defend against a German company along the Siegfried Line. The movie is known for the tense relationships between the cast members, particularly Steve McQueen, who reportedly clashed with many of his co-stars during filming.
He'll be mighty happy and proud when he hears you volunteered for combat duty.
But, Sergeant, you don't understand. I was...
Hell is for Heroes is a war film from 1962, featuring a talented cast including Steve McQueen as Private John Reese, Bobby Darin as Private David Corby, Fess Parker as Sergeant Bill Pike, Harry Gardino as Sergeant Jim Larkin, Bob Newhart as Private First Class James E. Driscoll, James Coburn as Corporal Frank Henshaw, and Nick Adams as Homer. In the movie, McQueen plays a weary and battle-hardened soldier, Reese, who is struggling to cope with the horrors of war. Darin's character, Corby, is a new recruit who looks up to Reese and is eager to prove himself on the battlefield. Parker's character, Pike, is a seasoned sergeant who is tasked with leading his men on a dangerous mission behind enemy lines. Gardino plays Larkin, another sergeant who is tasked with keeping his men in line and focused on the mission at hand. Newhart, in his film debut, plays the role of a nervous and inexperienced private who provides some much-needed comic relief in the midst of the chaos of war. Coburn plays Henshaw, a tough and no-nonsense corporal who is determined to complete the mission no matter what. And Adams plays Homer, a troubled soldier who is haunted by his past experiences in the war. Together, this talented cast brings to life the story of a group of soldiers who must band together and overcome their differences in order to survive in the midst of the brutalities of war. With its intense battle scenes and complex characters, Hell is for Heroes is a powerful and thought-provoking film that is sure to leave a lasting impression on viewers.
Limits.
1 pack or 2?
We are not allowed to sell to soldiers tonight.
2.
The 1962 war film Hell is for Heroes was primarily shot on sound stages, making use of controlled studio environments for the majority of its scenes. Some backlot scenes were also utilized, which allowed the filmmakers to create specific settings within the confines of the studio. However, one notable exception to the studio-based filming was the final battle scene. This sequence was filmed on location in Northern California, providing a more authentic and expansive setting for the climactic events of the movie. The change in scenery would have added a greater sense of realism and intensity to the film's conclusion, enhancing the viewing experience for audiences.
They're gonna have to damn well figure it's an attack from this end. They'll suck in.
Yeah, and then no matter what the patrol says, if that pill...
The original director of the 1962 war film Hell is for Heroes, Robert Piroch, was replaced during production by Don Siegel. The reason for this change was creative disagreements between Piroch and the film star Steve McQueen. Siegel, who was known for his no-nonsense approach to directing, stepped in and completed the film. The movie follows a small group of American soldiers, led by McQueen, who are left behind enemy lines during World War II. They are ordered to hold their position at all costs, even as the enemy forces close in on them. The film explores themes of bravery, sacrifice, and the psychological toll of war on soldiers. Hell is for Heroes was praised for its gritty and realistic portrayal of war, as well as for McQueen's intense performance. The film's director change did not go unnoticed, and some critics speculated that Siegel's more straightforward approach may have contributed to the film's success. Despite the change in leadership, the film remains a powerful and enduring depiction of the horrors of war.
Squad leaders, form up your men and draw ammo outside. Ammo! You heard me!
During the production of the 1962 war film Hell is for Heroes, there were significant changes made to the script. The director, Don Siegel, decided to omit many comedic scenes in order to create a more dramatic and intense atmosphere. However, this decision disappointed some of the cast members, particularly Bob Newhart, who was known for his comedic skills. Studio executives insisted on including a comedy scene that featured Newhart's character in a one-sided telephone conversation. This scene provided a brief moment of levity in an otherwise intense and serious film. While it may have seemed out of place to some, it was ultimately included in the final cut of the movie. Despite these script changes, Hell is for Heroes went on to become a successful and critically acclaimed film. The dramatic storyline and intense battle scenes resonated with audiences, and the film remains a classic war movie to this day. However, the inclusion of the comedic scene with Bob Newhart serves as a reminder of the original vision for the film and the creative tensions that can arise during the production process. The production of the 1962 war film Hell is for Heroes faced several challenges. Extreme temperatures during filming in Austria and Germany led to changes in the shooting schedule. Actors, including Steve McQueen and Bobby Darin, frequently arrived late and shot scenes with little rehearsal or makeup due to other film commitments. Additionally, budget restrictions led to the use of phony props and malfunctioning firearms. The same German soldier was repeatedly used in battle scenes, which posed challenges for continuity. These limitations, however, did not prevent the film from becoming a significant contribution to the war film genre. Despite the challenges, the cast and crew were able to complete the film, providing a gripping portrayal of the experiences of soldiers during World War II.
Yours truly.
That's a very sexy pen, Sergeant. Maybe you got bored.
In the 1962 war film Hell is for Heroes, Steve McQueen and Bobby Darin faced technical difficulties during the filming process. McQueen experienced weapon firing malfunctions due to issues with blank rounds, which posed a significant challenge to the production. Additionally, Darin encountered a flamethrower malfunction, further complicating the filming process. These mishaps required careful handling and resolution to ensure the safety and continuity of the production.
Bottle of brandy.
In the 1962 war film Hell is for Heroes, a striking incident involving Roman candles took place. During a battle scene, the prop department had provided Roman candles to be used as tracer bullets. However, things took a dangerous turn when one of these Roman candles hit actor Nick Adams. Fess Parker, Adams' co-star, quickly sprang into action. Seeing his colleague injured, Parker rushed to help, putting his own life at risk. The incident was a sobering reminder of the perils of filmmaking, particularly in action-packed war movies. The use of Roman candles as tracer bullets was an unconventional choice, and this decision ultimately had serious consequences. Nevertheless, Parker's intervention was a testament to the camaraderie and bravery that exists both on and off the battlefield.
His vichyssoise tastes a little too much like potato soup.
The character Homer in the 1962 war film Hell is for Heroes was inspired by a real 17-year-old Polish displaced person whom director Robert Pirosh met during World War II. This young man's harrowing experiences and resilience left a profound impact on Pirosh, leading him to create the character of Homer. Homer is portrayed as a brave and determined young soldier, fighting alongside his comrades in the brutal conditions of the war. His character is a tribute to the many young people who found themselves in extraordinary circumstances due to the war and had to grow up quickly to survive. Despite his youth, Homer is a crucial part of his unit, and his courage and tenacity inspire his fellow soldiers. The real-life inspiration for Homer's character was a displaced person, a term used to describe individuals who were forced to leave their home countries due to war, persecution, or violence. This individual's experiences as a displaced person during World War II undoubtedly shaped his character and resilience, making him a fitting inspiration for Homer. Pirosh's encounter with this young man stayed with him for many years, ultimately leading him to create the character of Homer in Hell is for Heroes. Through Homer, Pirosh was able to pay tribute to the many young people who were forced to grow up quickly and show incredible bravery in the face of adversity during the war. The character of Homer is a powerful reminder of the human spirit's resilience, even in the most challenging of circumstances. In the 1962 war film Hell is for Heroes, a shocking discovery was made by the director, Don Siegel. The real-life incident that the movie was based on was discovered years after the war by Siegel during a conversation with a fellow World War II veteran named Pirosh. This discovery added a layer of authenticity and significance to the film, which follows a small group of American soldiers who volunteer to be the bait for a German offensive. The film is a gripping portrayal of the horrors of war and the courage of the soldiers who fight in them. The revelation of the true story behind the film makes it even more compelling and worth appreciating.
We just happen to be right here on the Siegfried line, my dear.
We are?
Steve McQueen's character in Hell is for Heroes, originally planned to have a lengthy speech defending his actions, ultimately did not make it to the final cut. This decision was made at McQueen's suggestion, indicating his belief in the power of action over words and portraying his character's motivations and convictions. Throughout the film, McQueen's character is shown as a man of few words, but his actions speak volumes. He is a battle-hardened soldier, weary from the horrors of war, but still determined to do his duty and protect his fellow soldiers. His character's development is gradual, as he evolves from a disillusioned and disaffected soldier to a leader who inspires loyalty and respect from his comrades. This transformation is achieved through a series of small but significant moments rather than grand speeches or dramatic declarations. McQueen's understated performance is a testament to his skill as an actor, as he is able to convey a range of complex emotions with subtlety and nuance. His character's resilience and determination in the face of adversity are inspiring, and his eventual redemption is both moving and satisfying. Overall, the decision to omit the planned speech in favor of a more understated portrayal of McQueen's character was a wise one, as it allows the audience to connect with him on a deeper level and truly appreciate his journey. Steve McQueen, known for his rebellious image both on and off-screen, reportedly exhibited difficult behavior during the filming of the 1962 war movie Hell is for Heroes. McQueen was said to be discontented with his agent and the missed opportunity for another film project. This dissatisfaction was evident in his interactions with the studio executives, the director, and his fellow cast members. Throughout the film's production, McQueen displayed a detached and aloof demeanor, giving the impression of being a solitary figure. His co-stars and crew members found it challenging to connect with him on a personal level, which created a tense atmosphere on set. McQueen's behavior was often unpredictable, and he would frequently clash with those in positions of authority. Despite the challenges, McQueen remained focused on his performance. His portrayal of a disillusioned World War II soldier resonated with audiences and cemented his status as a rising star in Hollywood. However, McQueen's tumultuous relationship with the studio and his co-workers overshadowed the film's success, leaving behind a legacy of conflict and tension.
On the level, Pike. What do you think?
It's hard to say.
Hell is for Heroes, released in 1962, is a classic war film that provides an enjoyable 90-minute experience. Despite facing production challenges and the temperamental behavior of its star, Steve McQueen, the movie has stood the test of time. The film is set during World War II and follows a group of American soldiers who are tasked with holding a vital hill position against a German offensive. As the battle wears on, the soldiers begin to question the tactics of their commanders and their own ability to survive. Directed by Don Siegel, Hell is for Heroes is a gritty and realistic portrayal of the brutality of war. The film's production was not without its difficulties, as McQueen's demanding behavior and disagreements with Siegel led to tension on set. However, despite these challenges, the final product is a testament to the talent of the cast and crew. In addition to McQueen, the film boasts a talented cast that includes Bobby Darin, Fess Parker, and Harry Gardino. Each actor delivers a strong performance, bringing depth and nuance to their characters and contributing to the film's overall sense of realism. Hell is for Heroes is worth watching for fans of classic war films. While it may not be as well known as some of its contemporaries, it offers a gripping and intense portrayal of the horrors of war. The film's action sequences are expertly choreographed, and the tension between the soldiers and their commanders adds an extra layer of drama and intrigue. Overall, Hell is for Heroes is an enjoyable and engaging film that is worth checking out. Despite the challenges faced during its production, it remains a standout example of the war film genre and a testament to the talent of those involved in its creation.
We are not allowed to sell to soldiers tonight.
2.